It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll get a look at this team's sure-handed wide receiver. He's gonna be a busy man in the passing game. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Hauled in by Gray. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Play action on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Second and 3 now. Throwing now off play action. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a throw. He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That is not a good omen at all. You spent so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the set. The throw is caught. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every city.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down. They'll throw it again. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it. excited, Brock, and it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. On first down, they'll run. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll throw on first. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing the out route complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. He's got it on the bootleg. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. To throw here on first down. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Complete out to the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Another drive coming up for this offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this forward to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw to begin this drive. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes and their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys push their lead to 6. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. On 2nd and less than a yard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Throwing now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. He'll get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Our home team, 14.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now a give running right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give him a first down. From midfield now. Chased out to it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Finds a man right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To the air, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up first down. They'll try and throw it here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 from the 41. Simple dive up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. He's on the move. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 37. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Throwing from the gun here. Completes this one to Gray. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Gray. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Pass play coming here. Has it in close. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll throw it again. Is in. Touchdown. These guys bring the game back to level. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take the lead on that successful kick. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. He's got a man left. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here's a handoff up the gut. And this one does not go far. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means Well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll have a short field in front of them as they take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden got some options here on 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's an option to the left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Option give here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Cut out left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Trying to set this up quick. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Empty backfield now as they set up for two.
The offense will line up for a...
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.